Brilliance Audio.
The Brewery Murders by J.R. Ellis, performed by Michael Page. And it gives me great pleasure to declare that the winner, yet again, is Wensley Glory Bitter, brewed in Markham by David Foster, announced the chairman of the Yorkshire Ale Society. There was a round of applause and some cheers. David Foster of Yoredale Ram Ales in the town of Markham, Lower Wensleydale, Yorkshire, mounted the rostrum wearing a flat cap and a faded tweed sports jacket, creased checked shirt and brown tie. He had a red face and untidy hair. He smiled and nodded to acknowledge the applause. The annual gathering of the Yorkshire Ale Society was taking place in a hotel in Harrogate and concluding with the prestigious title of Beer of the Year, awarded to the best brew in the county. The large room was full of representatives from the Campaign for Real Ale, brewery owners, publicans, and members of local chambers of commerce. The contest had been closely fought and the judging protracted and difficult, but Wensley Glory had won for the third time. The judges loved the depth of flavour and the distinctive texture. It was a beer that managed to combine earthiness and sweetness. There was an edge of hoppy bitterness and a uniquely subtle malty flavour. Wensley Glory was shrouded in mystery. No one, even at the brewery in Markham, knew exactly how it was brewed. Foster had developed the recipe with his father Brian years before and now kept it a close secret from everybody. A man of few words, Foster thanked the president of the Yorkshire Ale Society and said what an honour it was to be awarded this prize again. He then called a number of Yoredale employees onto the stage, including his head brewer Wilfred Scholes, for a group photograph. After that, he left the stage holding his trophy to further applause. He did not make any kind of protracted speech and refused to say anything about the ale for which he was famous. But he was very happy because he knew that this award would promote sales of Wensley Glory and his other beers like no other publicity could. A number of his rival brewers surrounded him, clapping him on the back and offering their congratulations. "Well done, David," said one. "It's a cracking beer, that Glory. I don't suppose on this special occasion you'll agree to tell us anything about it?" He grinned mischievously. "Nay, I can't do that, Walter. Once I start saying stuff, there'll be all kinds of folk trying to copy it. It's going to stay up here." Foster tapped the side of his head. Despite the joking, bantering, and even a measure of pleading, Foster would say nothing about Wensley Glory except to encourage people to drink it. This they did in large quantities, and the celebrations went on far into the night. Foster's resolution did not fail. He never spoke about the recipe for Wensley Glory, even to members of his family. He personally supervised the brewing of this special beer, and everyone else was excluded at certain crucial stages of the process. The only person who was rumoured to know anything was Wilfred Scholes, but he never said anything about the beer either. There was some speculation concerning who Foster would eventually hand on the recipe to, but when he died suddenly from a heart attack at the comparatively early age of 70, no written version of the recipe was discovered among his papers, nor in any safes or bank vaults. It looked as if Wensley Glory Bitter had, sadly, had its days of glory and would never be drunk again.